Hello, my name is Anisa Chaudhary and I'm here to present the demo for the final project of OOP. So this is the form provided by the university and here are the some of the requirements which we have to fulfill. So let's start with the requirement 1, which is basic applications. Now, LBU graphics.jar properly added to project. So in your project, yes, I have properly added the LBU graphics.jar as you can see in the external libraries. Project contains main class.java sets up LBU graphics correctly by extending LBU graphics, or you have moved on and done this in total graphics.java and you have made an object of this in main class.java. So this in your project. Yes, I have done this as well. As you can see, public class total graphic extends LBU graphics. So yes, correctly calls the LBU graphics about method and total animation is displayed. So your code and then so it running. So here is the code of about method. And now let me show you by running the code. As you can see, the turtle animation is displayed here. So yes, main class.java has main method which creates an object of turtlegraphics.java and then all further processing is done from this object. So all of this in your project. This is the main.java where the further processing is done. So yes, I have fulfilled this requirement as well. The about method is called and the OOP animation appears when the user types about in the text field or clicks the OK button. So in your code and shows the total animation in response to typing about. So here is the code for the processing command. Now let's just run this and write about. As you can see, when the about function is called, the turtle has begun to write OOP. So yes, I fulfill this requirement as well. Now let's move on to the requirement 2, which is command support. Pen down command working. We will see if it work in a moment. So in your code. So let's just cross this out. And here is the code for pen down. And let me show you by running the code. Right, pen down. Yes, the pen down command is working. Yes, move command works. You can take this if it's work without or with a parameter. Show your code and then show the turtle moving in response to user typing move. If you can also input a parameter, take this and move on to the next question. So let's just write move 100. So you can see that move command work. So yes, move command work with the parameter. So here you can see that I have already done this command. So this is same as above. Reverse command work. You can take this if it's work without or with a parameter. So your code and then show the total moving in response to the user typing reverse. So here is the code for reverse. Here is the code for reverse. Now let's just run this reverse 100. So yes, reverse commands work too. Reverse command is same as the above. Now left command work. You can take this if it's work without or with a parameter. So and take and move to the next question if you can input a parameter. So let's just write this out to left command work with the parameter and can be rotated total by the amount type. So in your code and then so total moving by typing left 90 and then move 100. So let's just write left 90 and then move 100. You can see that left command is working well. And here is the code for move command. Now let's move on to the right command, which says so the total moving turn right 90 and then move 100. First, this is the code for the right command. That's right. So write 90 and move 100. Yes, the write command is working too. So yes, pin up command working. Type pin up and then write 90 and move 100. If all command is working with a parameter, you will see an end shape with a turtle on the bottom left. So let's just write pin up. Yes, you can see that the pin up command is working. Now let's write 90 and then move 100. You can see that pin up command is working and the end shape is displayed here. So yes, at least 4 color commands such as rate command working, so it working by typing pin down, rate and then move 100. The turtle should move further left and draw a red line. So all 4 of your colors and so in your code. So here is the code for 4 colors, which is blue, green, red, white. So let's just cross this out and run this again. Up and we run pin down, red, left 90, move 100. So yes, red command is working. Now green, move 100. White, 100. Blue, 100. Yes, you can see that all all 4 colors are working. So yes, all 4 color commands are working well. Clear command working so in your code and so it clearing the display. The turtle should be on the far left of a clear display. So let's just clear this. You can see that clear command is working well. And here is the code for the clear command. Now reset command working. Type right and move 100 so a line is strong. Then type reset and turtle should return to the center and point down so in your code. So here is the code for the reset. Now let's run this code. Pin down, pin down, write 90 and move 100. So yes, reverse command is sorry, reset command is working well too. So, so yes, reset command is working too. Now let's move on to the requirement 3, which is validating commands. Reports invalid commands, type XXX and it should report that it is an invalid command. So let's just write XXX. It shows that unknown command. So yes, it detects the invalid command. Detects valid command with parameter, missing parameter, type move with no parameter is to report that there is a missing parameter. So let's write move. Can see it detect a missing parameter. So yes, this command is working well too. Now, to take non-numeric parameter, type move XXX with non-numeric parameter. It will report the missing parameter to the user. So in your code and so in your code how to handle this. So let's write move XXX. You can see the error here for input string dot xxxx. So it actually detects the non-numeric parameter. So yes. Bounce parameter, for example, you could show that you can move the turtle off the screen or move it warp onto the other side. And so you can pass negative number or excessively large number. So in your code and so your program reporting this to the user. So let's just write move 200. So yes, I can pass the excessively large numbers. So yes, let's move on to the requirement 4, which is saving and loading. Save commands work to save an image. Draw something with the command so in your code and draw something and save it. Open up the image in a plain package. So here is the code for the save image. Now just clear this out and right pin down. Right, let's reset this and right pin down red square 100 square dot png. As you can see that image saved successfully. So yes, save command works to save an image. Load command works, clear the screen and then open up your image on the total display. So in your code, draw something and save it, clear the screen and then open up your image on the total display. Now let's clear this. As you can see, the image has been clear. Now let's load. Yes. And write square.png. The image has been loaded successfully. So yes, load commands work. Save all commands previously typed as a text file so in your code and draw something and save the command so the commands in a text editor. So let's just trust this. And here is the code for load image. And now here is the code for the save commands. Now let's run this and write pane down, mid, triangle 80 and save commands. Let's write commands.txt. Yes, the commands has been saved successfully. Now loads a text files of commands and execute them. Use the command save in the previous section so in your code. Draw something and save commands. Clear the image. Run the save commands to show the image. Is recreated from the command. The commands will be displayed either in a text file or on the console. So let's just check this out. This is the code for the load commands. Now let's clear this. Write load commands. Yes. And write commands dot txt. As you can see, the commands has been loaded successfully. So yes. A warning is displayed somewhere, console, etc. dialog box. If the current image is not saved and displays is not affected until the user answer, so in your code, draw something and then try and clear to show the warning. So let's do this. Pen down, pen down, 50, and load. As you can see here, the warning GUI warning box. So yes, warning is displayed. Warning is displayed using a GUI dialog box. Is this the same as above? Now, the last requirement 5 is inheritance. Override the about method so that it still does the same dance but appends a message that contains your name. So in your code and so the new about method working. No, I could not do this. Implement a square length command. Turtle soon wander around the edge of the square and return to its original position. So it working. So in your code, how to do this? So this is the code for square. Now let's run this here. Pin down Well, 100. As you can see, the square has been implemented. So yes, a pane red, green, blue command that takes three parameters, one for red, one for green, and one for blue to make an RGB color. This will be subject to full error checking, but it is enough to report only that parameters are invalid, not necessarily which parameter. So in your code, so the new pen command working for three different colors. Now let's just clear this and write pen down, pen color 2550 and 0 move 100. This is for red left 90, pen color 0 255 0 move 100. This is for green, again left 90, pen color 0 0 255 move 100. And this is for blue. As you can see, the plain red, green, blue command that takes three parameters, one for red, one for blue, and one for to make RGB color. Yes, I have done all this, so I have fulfilled this requirement as well. A pen width command that alters the pen width for all further drawing operation. So in your code, so the new command working. So here is the code for so here is the code for the pen width. So let's just run this. Clear. Pen width. Just right root. Pen width. Right. Pen width. 1 more 50. Doesn't show anything. Now just write pen width 5 and write pen 50. This pen width. Okay. And then 50. As you can see that pen width command also works well. So yes, a triangle size command that draws an equilateral triangle. So in your code, so the new triangle command working, you don't have to have the turtle move over the triangle. That could be the word additional marks below. So here is the code for equilateral triangle. So let's just run this. Clear. Draw. Sorry. Pen down. Triangle 60, 60, 60. TRIANG, sorry, TRIANG, 60, 60, 60. You can see that a equilateral triangle has been drawn. So yes, a triangle size command also works well. Now, a further triangle command which specify three sides that draws any triangle. Hint, look at polygons, triangle side 1, side 2, side 3. So it working and so in your code how you achieve this. So here, let's just clear this and reset and pen down and just write triangle 60 triangle 50, 60, and 70. You can see that a fourth triangle is also drawn. So yes, I have fulfilled all these requirements.